Representative John Ratcliff, I'll be surprised if Inspector General does not find misconduct by James Comey. By Jim Hoff for thegatewaypundit.com. Representative John Ratcliff and Representative Trey Gowdy joined guest host Jason Chaffetz Friday night on Hannity. Both of the Republican guests were former prosecutors before joining Congress. Representative Ratcliff told Jason Chaffetz he would be surprised if the Inspector General did not find transgressions by fired FBI Chief James Comey. Representative Ratcliff, it's ironic to me that he, meaning Comey, is the one who created the allegation of obstruction of justice against Donald Trump, and now he's the same person who has effectively torpedoed the ability of the special counsel to ever prove obstruction. The 15 pages of secret memos never mention obstruction of justice a single time. And, in fact, one of the memos does exactly the opposite. Jason Chaffetz, well, does he have any legal jeopardy himself, Director Comey? Well, I think the best answer to that, Jason, will come with the release of the Inspector General's report. And who's delaying that IG report as if they're going after the Clinton emails all of a sudden, you see? This is all a coup.
I want to get your perspective on James Comey, because he's fresh off a book tour. He's said an awful lot of things, and we've learned a lot more about Director Comey. Has he made the situation better or worse for himself after this book tour and the things that we've learned about his actions while he was the FBI director?
Well, Jason, good to be with you. I think one of the things that has come out of Jim Comey's interviews on his book tour and the release of his secret memos is it's ironic to me that he's the one that created the allegation of obstruction of justice against Donald Trump, and now he's the same person who has effectively torpedoed the ability of the special counsel to ever prove obstruction. And I say that because the 15 pages of secret memos never mention obstruction of justice a single time. And in fact, one of the memos does exactly the opposite. It says that it's an admission by the former director that President Trump asked him to fully investigate whether or not anyone with the Trump campaign was colluding with the Russians. It's why Trey and I have both referred to that memo as Defense Exhibit A in any charges that would be brought against Donald Trump. But I think he's also hurt the Mueller case and the ability to prove that. You can't build a case around a star witness who has damaged his own credibility and hurt his own reputation, as I think Jim Comey has done over the last few weeks on this book tour.
Well, do you think does he have any legal jeopardy himself, Director Comey?
Well, I think the best answer to that, Jason, will come with the release of the Inspector General report. You know, we all anticipate that will happen shortly. We also know that the Inspector General, Michael Horowitz, is someone who's proven himself to be a fair umpire, someone who calls balls and strikes fairly, and was, where appropriate, willing to make a criminal referral of the deputy FBI director. I will tell you, not having seen the report, I'll be surprised if the Inspector General doesn't find misconduct by former Director Comey. I think he'll find that he violated his employment agreement, made unauthorized disclosures of FBI documents, and whether they're classified or not, those are improper leaks. And I think he'll find that he made demonstrably false statements, as I think has been highlighted by some of the congressional transcripts that have been related recently as they conflict with some of the public interviews that he's been given. So I'm confident that if it's appropriate, Michael Horowitz will make that recommendation.
Chairman Gowdy, when do we expect to see this report? We keep skipping.
Why did they cut it there? I wanted to hear the rest of that. Unbelievable, you know? I wanted to hear what Gowdy had to say so I could, you know, see that, but I noticed Ratcliffe's, you know, the way he was speaking was sort of held back from his previous speaking tones. Boy, they have a hold on people, I'm telling you. They put them in their place real quickly if they start spewing anything, because I noticed that Ratcliffe was holding back more so than he usually does. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.